5:37 p.m. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Wilson.
Here.
Here.
Gardner.
Here.
Here.
We do have 4 aldermen present. We do have a quorum to get started. First item on the agenda is public comment. I do have a public comment that was sent to me, but I will read it at the regular meeting. It's not for this meeting, but there is a public comment that was emailed to me regarding streets and regarding a house on 417 Sibley. So I'll read that into the record and give the clerk a copy of it. Is there anyone here for public comment? Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 3. For this item, we need a motion to go into executive session at 5:38 p.m. for pending and probable litigation and to discuss City of Calumet City IL 03-10390 administrative order of consent. As executive session will be strictly regarding decision, actions, and ongoing negotiation with the U.S. EPA. Is there a motion to go into executive session at 5:38 p.m.?
So moved.
Second. Motion made by Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderman Gardner. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We will be in executive session at 5:38 p.m. Join us in the executive session. On the Zoom call will be Attorney Mike Casper, also John Kasparic, our City Treasurer. We have Deanne Jaffrey and Jerry Sarufka. And I believe, is Jay Embry coming in as well?
Yes, sir.
And Attorney Jay Avery will be joining us in the executive session. So if you guys could join us in the executive session. Is there a motion? Oh, Madam Clerk, are you ready? Is there a motion at 6:43 p.m. to return back to the regular order of business? Oh,
Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Nelson, second by Alderwoman Wilson. At this time, there being no, was that Harvey? I'm sorry, Alderwoman. There being no further business to come before the Committee of the Whole, is there a motion to adjourn the Committee of the Whole at 6:43 p.m.?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderman Tillman. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned at 6:43 p.m. We'll go right into the regular meeting. Madam Clerk, are you ready? I'd like to call the regular City Council meeting to order at 6:44 p.m. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Tillman.
Here.
Williams.
Here.
Gardner.
Here.
Nelson.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? This time, we're going to call up Pastor Fluker for a word of prayer.
Good evening, Mayor, Aldermen, and residents. Let us pray. Eternal God, our Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity for us to come together, to unite our minds, and to unite our forces to come together to do what is right in your eyes. We give you glory, praise, and honor that everything that is done, that we would get wisdom, but in all of our getting, allow us to get full understanding. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank God. Amen.
Amen. We are at item number 4, which is public comment. I do have a public comment. I have to go print, but I will make sure I read that public comment into the record. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on any item on the agenda? If so, please step to the mic. Is there anyone?
If I may, it's not, because I know it may be hard for them to come up, but there is a handicap sign on the agenda. If the council can please give it consideration. It's the 1800 block of Memorial. For the young gentleman that is in the audience, we just want to make sure that he's covered with his handicap sign. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's item number 4, Alderwoman.
Yes.
Okay.
May I be recognized, Mayor?
Alderwoman Nelson,
No, that was Phillips.
Alderwoman Phillips.
On the agenda, item 4 is requesting for the handicap parking sign, and then item 5 is requesting that it be removed.
Yeah, so I don't know who put these in. I don't know whose secretary put them in, but he is here today saying that he needs his handicap sign. He has his paperwork,
Yes.
and I'm sure per procedure, Mayor, that's why it ended up on the agenda.
Yeah, Alderwoman Phillips, we can just not take action on item number 5, which is to remove it, but take action on item number 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Under approval of minutes, are there any questions regarding the minutes? I have to go get it. Got to print it. Let me print it. We're going to do the business's clerk, and then I'll go get it and print it for you. Item number 5, or approval of minutes. Are there any questions regarding the minutes as presented on the agenda? If there's no questions, can someone please make a motion to approve the agenda minutes as presented?
I motion to approve the agenda minutes as presented.
Motion made by Alderwoman Harvey,
Second.
second by Alderwoman Phillips. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Harvey.
Yes.
Item number 6, or item number 5 passes as approved and presented. Item number 6 are informational items to be accepted and placed on file. Chief Bacher, do you want to talk about item number 6A, or just the communication on the agenda?
Just communication, that's good.
Are there any questions regarding 6A or 6B? If there are no questions, can someone please make a motion to approve items 6A and 6B?
I motion to approve items 6A and 6B as presented.
Motion made by Alderwoman Harvey. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Phillips. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes for 6A and 6B. We have 2 businesses that are here under resolutions. They've been waiting a while to present to the City Council. We'd like to call up, but first, can we make a motion to deviate to take up these 2 resolutions? And then we'll bring up Attorney Dominic Lanzito. Is there a motion to deviate at 6:49 p.m.?
A motion to deviate.
Motion made by Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderman Williams. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Attorney Lanzito.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, City Council. There's 2 items before you for Class 8 exemptions. One's a renewal on the property located at 1370 through 74 Torrance. That was WRD Development LLC, which I believe is Bob's Discount Furniture. The other had come before you before. It's the Shoppers World, which is currently owned by the Land Bank. This would be considered a special exception under Class 8 in working with the Land Bank as well as the county in order to address the ordinance, because this particular property, as you're aware, was off of the rent rolls being with the Land Bank, and there was probably tens of millions of dollars of unpaid back taxes. So I do have Zach, who is a representative of the proposed owner. When this matter came before you last time, you wanted to see a good faith offer or gesture in the way of applying for the Shoppers World roof, which was in severe need of replacement, not even repair, as well as what other steps they're taking. They've reached out, and I don't want to steal Zach's thunder, but they've reached out to have the parking lot estimates for the replacement and repair of that parking lot. And the application for the permit has already been submitted to Director Tillman for the purposes of the roof replacement. The contractor has also registered, and I think this is the other item they're waiting on so that they can complete the transaction from the land bank to the private owner who is currently occupying, the tenant would be in a related company, and then there's a holding company for the property. But that's what this is before all of you tonight. But you wanted to see that, so they're here. If you want to hear from them, just let me know, and Zach can come up.
We also have Vicki Gallagher. Ms. Gallagher, which company are you representing?
WRD Calumet City, the owner of the property where Bob's is located.
Is that the 1370?
Yeah.
Yes, Councilwoman.
Yes.
So,
1370 through
Zach,
70.
you want to come up? And Vicki is right here as well. I don't know if you can see everybody, Vicki.
And this,
Well, thank you for having us tonight. We appreciate the opportunity to come in front of you. Mr. Lanzito did a good job of describing. The property has a significant number of issues. The land bank took this over recently. There's over $16 million of unpaid taxes. So my client's looking to purchase the property and spend roughly 1.8 to fix up the property and get it back on the tax rolls. So they have paid for the permit for the roof, and they're working to get the permits for the parking lot and the HVAC. So they're excited to get this property back to where it can be, in cleaning it up and continue to have Shoppers World there and have this be a successful property that is also paying property taxes. So that's really the goal here. We're asking for a resolution support of the Class 8. And if anyone has any other questions, I'm here to answer them. And we appreciate the opportunity again.
Thank you for coming out tonight. What is the projected timeline of construction?
They're going to start, as soon as they take control of the property, they're going to start doing the work to it. So, with the land bank, there's a lot of back and forth that they have to do to make sure that they can sell the property. So we're hoping in the next couple months, but, depends on getting the approval with the land bank.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any further questions?
just for clarification, because I walked out for a moment, we're talking about Shoppers World, right?
Correct.
And your land bank product, land bank?
No, I'm part of a private purchaser.
Okay, so land bank has not bought the property yet, or is in process of buying the property?
Land bank owns it. They
Owns
took
it.
control of it,
When?
2 years ago, a year ago.
A year ago.
Alderman, it was approximately a year ago, and it was because of the unpaid taxes that they were able to acquire the property, and as a result, those back taxes are now wiped out.
So my concern is that Shoppers World has been allowed to stay open all of these years and not pay taxes. They were allowed to stay open in the store, water coming from the ceiling, buckets in the middle of the floor, and just a number of violations towards the city. But it's disheartening to see that they were allowed to stay open.
So they didn't own the property, though.
But they still don't own it, they rent it, somebody should have been fixing it, or it should have been shut down, closed until it was up to compliance. Somebody could have gotten hurt within that store. So we're talking about years of taking advantage of Calumet City because nobody says anything. So we also had the conversation in closed session in regards to, we have no problem with giving the Class 8 application. We want the businesses to stay here.
I don't think you should be discussing items that were discussed in closed session.
No, I didn't go, I said we discussed it, I didn't talk about the details.
Can't say.
Okay?
Fair enough.
All right, thank you. We all have no problem, I believe, approving a Class 8 application. We want to see the businesses stay and give them incentives, but personally, I'm tired of seeing people come mucking our town. They come in, they do whatever they want, they display their businesses, they don't follow the codes, and sometimes nothing's being done. So what we had said, what I believe should be suggested to you guys is that we don't approve this until the jobs, the buildings are brought up to code. Because again, Shoppers World has not paid taxes in years. So they have been selling merchandise in a building that's probably was not permittable to be open. So I just wanted to say that. We thought that the building would be updated before we approve this.
So so Alderwoman, just timeline-wise, the previous owner hadn't paid taxes. The city approached the land bank for them to purchase it and wipe out the taxes.
Okay.
And the land bank owned it, which is a quasi-government agency. When the land bank approached them about buying it, now it has the potential to get back on the tax rolls. So it wasn't them, it was the land bank who had control over Shoppers World. But they purchased Shoppers World because the city approached them and asked them to wipe out the back taxes and then find a potential buyer, which is before you today, to get Shoppers World back on the tax rolls, and they committed to doing the improvements as well. Close to $1 million in improvements.
Yeah, about $1.7 million to $1.8 million is what is estimated. And as the mayor is saying, that it was owned by someone else who was delinquent as an owner of the property and not paying taxes. And then the land bank identified this as an issue, or you, maybe Calumet City, identified as an issue, talked to the land bank. And the goal is to really get someone who's invested in the property. And Shoppers World is part of the ownership. There's a little bit of a related entity. They're looking to buy this and really put the money into it, bring it up to code. They're going to be the owners, so you can come to them and talk to them. Hey, you're property owner. What are you doing? So they're excited, as we talked about, to really bring this property up to code, up to speed, looking good, and remaining as a tax-paying entity. And they were paying, the sales tax was generated at that site, so it wasn't completely lost to Calumet City.
Yeah, and Director Tillman has confirmed that they've done the permits and they've applied for the permits because the council stopped it and asked them to do that, so it's been confirmed. We wanted to make sure that everything was confirmed before we put it back on the agenda tonight, and then that they appear before the city council to explain what they're going to do in the future with Shoppers World.
I understand, but I still stand with Shoppers World was allowed to render services and collect taxes. Didn't pay any taxes, property taxes, didn't comply with anything, so I truly believe that it should be brought up to code before we approve a Class 8 application. Again, we're allowing, and it's not you, it's some of the current businesses. They do what they want to do, and they're being allowed to allow our city and the stores within our city to be run down and have no care. So again, I appreciate you, but I would love to see the building product brought up to code. I'm tired of people's broken promises to us, and I think the city council should be too, and we should hold people accountable.
I agree, Alderman. We asked them to take the first step. They took the first step, so we got to trust them.
You trust a lot of people, Mayor. They didn't pay $16 million in taxes. Then Land Bank owned it for a year. Then the store stayed open for a year. You saw it raining in the store.
It wasn't them, Alderwoman.
So, Alderwoman, if I can clarify one point. The store was paying rent to the prior owner, and that owner was not remitting a portion of the sales tax, or not the property tax. Sales tax has always been remitted. That's not an issue. But they were paying rent as the tenant. It's just that landlord for all of those years was not then taking the property taxes and paying the bill. So I just want to be clear when we're saying they didn't pay, and I understand your point. It was that prior landlord that was not paying. And I get your point too that you want it brought up to code, but this is one step because the land bank is not going to be able to fund the repairs of that premises without the transfer of this property and frankly, with the Class 8 incentive.
This will be my last comment, and then we do whatever we need to do to vote. I understand it, but even though Shoppers World was paying the tenant, the owner rent, but Shoppers World never moved out. They were okay with operating a business in possibly a store that should have been shut down. So even though they were paying rent to the owner, where's their accountability too? So, but okay, that's just my comment. We want you here, but we're tired of broken promises from people. That's all I have. Thank you.
Alderman Tillman, can we take these in conjunction with each other? Attorney Dominic, do we have another presentation?
It's just the two. You have the 1370 through 74, which is Bob's World. Those are the only two that I have, Your Honor.
I think we should take them separately.
Vicky, are you?
That's WRD, yeah. So you should vote on one at a time, for the purposes of the record.
Okay. Vicky, are you give a presentation on Bob's Furniture, please?
Yes, I'm here for 1370 to 1374 Torrance Ave, an application for the Community and Economic Development extension of a tax incentive. And I'm not sure that's the matter that was just under discussion, so I don't want to get things confused.
Okay. Attorney Dominic?
It's the same topic, Your Honor, and the same incentive. This is a renewal for this particular property, as opposed to this one, which would be a new, the one for Shoppers World would be an actual new Class 8 exemption incentive. So those are the two differences. This is a renewal.
So Vicky, for the record, Bob's Furniture is current on his taxes and has paid his taxes?
Yes.
And how many people do you employ at Bob's Furniture?
So I represent the owner as the property manager. I can look through the application to see if the number of employees is listed. Looks like it says there were 13 full-time employees and 1 part-time employee at the store currently.
Okay. Do any of the aldermen have any questions for Bob's Furniture?
I have one. It's me again.
Go ahead, Alderman.
Is there an ordinance or some language that says that we have to have a certain amount of employees that live in Calumet City within those approved Class 8s?
I believe we do have that.
So the young lady on Zoom or on phone, how many employees live in Calumet City?
Vicky, that was a question for you.
I'm sorry, I could hear you very well, but the other speaker I had a harder time with. Would you mind repeating the question for me?
You can repeat it.
The question was, how many of the employees live in Calumet City or the surrounding area, specifically Calumet City?
All I can answer is that the number of full-time employees who are on site are 13 with 1 part-time. Where they actually live, I do not have information to be able to answer that at this time.
Can you give us that information after we approve this tonight, so we can send it to the alderwoman?
I can certainly reach out to the store manager and get that information, absolutely.
And send us the store manager's information as well. This is in the 7th Ward, so we want to make sure that the 7th Ward alderwoman has the contact information.
Okay.
Can you do that, please?
Sure.
All right.
Are there any other questions?
Yeah. So you would think that this is a healthy amount of money that's being taken off. I would think folks would be prepared to share those numbers with us.
Alderwoman, this is a renewal.
I don't care. They still supposed to comply.
You should care, Alderwoman. This is a
No.
renewal. This is a current business in town that's paying
I
taxes.
care, but I don't care about the excuses. Again, Mayor, look around us.
Alderwoman, she's going to give you the information after we get finished tonight. And I will,
All right.
Vicky, I will make sure you get everybody's email so you can send that information.
Yeah, but going forward, maybe everybody who's being put on the agenda for the Class 8 approval should have all of the paperwork in prior to us voting on stuff. Just a note. Thank you.
I would like to comment, Mayor.
Alderman Gardner?
Thank you, Attorney Lanzito. Thank you, Zach, for the presentation. This is a step towards business retention in our commercial district. I'm happy to support that you guys are, taking the initiative to shore up that building over there and the curb appeal of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Tillman, we're going to take these one at a time. There's a motion
Yes, I
on,
want to make a motion to approve item 9-1 as presented.
So moved.
motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderman Gardner. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll on item number 9-1?
Yes.
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 On the roll call vote of 6 voting yes, 0 voting no, 0 voting present, item 9-1 is approved. Alderman Tillman on item 9-2.
I'd like to make a motion to approve item 9-2 as presented.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderman Gardner. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll on item 9-2?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we can make sure it goes in the record that things are supposed to be done prior to us approving, Class A. Let me say that again. No, because things should have been, presented and up to date when it comes to the building prior to us approving the Class A application for Shoppers World.
It's not Shoppers.
No.
Yes.
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 On a roll call vote of 4 voting yes, 2 voting no, item number 9-2 is approved. Congratulations, everyone. Welcome back to Calumet City, and Vicki, please make sure you send that information. We'll send you the emails of all the aldermen, so you can send that to them tonight, Vicki.
Yes, I won't be able to send you the information tonight, but I will work with the store tomorrow to make sure you have that information.
Right.
We really appreciate your support.
Thank you. Is there a motion to return back to the regular order of business at 7:08 PM?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner, second by Alderwoman Nelson. All in favor?
Aye.
We're back in the regular order of business. We have, under new business action items, 1 through 4, and then we'll take item 5 separately and remove it. Items 1 through 4 under new business action items. Are there any questions?
Yes.
Alderwoman
I know we spoke about number, action 7.5 and 8.4, but those are two different addresses, so are those the same thing? Because one is 1823 and one is 1824.
Well, Alderwoman, let's just vote on 1 through 4, and then we'll,
Yeah.
One is a handicap sign and one is a.
In item number 8, we know who requested that this sign be removed?
this is from Alderwoman Wilson that sent the email to have these put on the agenda.
All right, well, that's the fourth ward. So if it's there already, then likely I may or may not have requested that it be on, that it be approved. So I would like to have a conversation with the resident before we remove it.
Which item is that?
Number 8.
Is that number 8?
We're on number 5. 1 through 4.
It's number 8.
7, 8.
We on new business action items, right?
Wait, okay, guys.
I'm so confused.
One at a time, one at a time. Alderwoman Harvey, your question was,
Disregard my question.
Alderman Williams, item number 4, would you like to table, and item number 8?
Item number 8, we table, yeah, we can table that at this time.
So let's make Alderman Williams make a motion to table item number 8. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Second by Alderman Gardner. Madam Clerk, can you please take the roll?
Yes.
Let's go to the table.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 So we're going to take action on item 7-1 through 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10.
Mayor, for item number 7,
Yes, Alderman.
just for the council's clarification, this should be that the Calumet City Fire Department will be hosting Touch a Truck. So I'd just like that to.
Okay. Can you make a motion, Alderman, to amend item number 6 to reflect that?
7.
I'm sorry, number 6. That's number 6.
Yeah.
Correction on that. I would like to make a motion that we change the verbiage in item number 6 to reflect Calumet City Fire Department will be hosting Touch a Truck.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner to amend item number 6 to reflect the suggested language to put Calumet City Fire Department. Is there a second to this motion to amend?
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Phillips. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll on this amended motion?
Yes.
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 So items number 7-1 through 4, is there a motion to approve?
I'm sorry, Mayor. Item 3, is this supposed to be 446 Wilson and not 446B?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve items 1 through 4, with item 3 amended to read 446 Wilson Avenue.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman as amended, a second by Alderwoman Harvey. Madam Clerk, can you please call a roll on item numbers 7-1 through 4?
Yes.
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 Item number 6 as amended. Would you like to take 6, 7, 9, and 10 together as amended? Is there a motion to take?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve items 6 through 10 as amended.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderwoman Nelson.
6, 7, 9.
6, 7, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
8, yeah.
8 was tabled.
All right.
Yes.
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 Item number 8 are new business items, fence permits. Has everyone had an opportunity to look at the fence permits? First ward, second ward, third ward, fourth ward, fifth ward? Are there any suggested changes?
Removed it.
If not, can someone please make a motion to approve items 8-1 through 8?
A motion to approve items 8-1 through 8.
Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Harvey, second by Alderwoman Phillips to approve items 8-1 through 8. Madam Clerk, can you please call a roll on items 8-1 through 8?
Yes.
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 Mayor, I'll be acknowledged. Did we do a motion to remove number 5?
We took no action. We discussed it earlier that we're going to take no action on number 5. So we moved on past it. We didn't take it, no action on it.
So we don't have to, okay, if that's the legal way, okay.
Item number 9 has been completed already. Item number 10 are financial matters. 1 through 24. Are there any questions about items 1 through 24?
I would like to take item number 23 separately, Mayor.
Which one, Alderman?
Item number 23.
Okay. Item 1 through 22. Alderman Williams, is there a motion to approve items number 1 through 22?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams, second by Alderwoman Harvey. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll on item 1 through 22?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
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 Item number 23, Alderman Williams, is there a motion to approve item number 23?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams to approve item 23. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Harvey. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Abstain.
Abstain.
Yes.
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 Okay, yes.
On the roll call vote of 4 voting yes, 2 abstaining, item 23 passes. Item 24, Alderman Williams.
Motion to approve item number 24 is presented.
Motion made by Alderman Williams. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Gardner to approve item 24. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll on item 24?
Yes.
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 Reports of standing committees. Which side do we want to start on first? Alderwoman Harvey. Point on that side. It's been a long day.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have no report at this time.
Finance, Alderman Williams.
No report.
Public Safety, Alderman Gardner. Public Utilities, Alderwoman Phillips.
Thank you, Mayor. No report at this time.
Ordinance and Resolutions, Alderman Tillman.
Yes, Mayor. On May 7th, there was a special meeting held right here in council chambers where we discussed several ordinances and policies that I want to update everyone on. The first item that we discussed was an updated ordinance establishing an ethics policy for elected officials. That ordinance passed. I encourage all employees to review that policy and familiarize themselves with it. The second item discussed was an ordinance establishing guidelines for the use of city-owned vehicles. As that item also passed, as it relates to city-owned vehicles, I want to encourage all employees that use vehicles to familiarize themselves with the policy. Under the terms of the policy, an employee can be personally liable for certain violations, and ignorance is no excuse. If there are questions, I recommend emailing your department head, the mayor, and myself to provide clarification. The next item discussed was an ordinance codifying the duties and responsibilities of the elected city clerk and city collector. The council voted to reinstate the clerk duties and responsibilities to her pre-2018 duties. The next item discussed was an ordinance discussing comprehensive municipal work from home policy. The council actually voted to ban work from home as a policy. The next item discussed was an ordinance that supports employees, elected officials, and appointed officials who are impacted by domestic violence. That passed. That is Alderman Wilson's, something that Alderman Wilson spearheaded. I will allow her to speak on that at the next meeting. The next item discussed was discussion and possible action regarding reimbursement to the city of Calumet City pursuant to the credit card policy following November 4th, 2025 vote determining that the credit card policy was violated. The council identified $76,013.15 of line items that requires explanation. The mayor was given until June 7th to provide all necessary receipts and explanations for items that he deemed to have been proper and to provide reimbursement to the city for all misappropriated items. The last item discussed was an amendment to Calumet City Vehicle Sticker Ordinance. There was no action on this item, it was only discussion, because we heard other towns, i.e. like Homewood, were implementing new rules as it relates to vehicle sticker policies. In other words, getting rid of the vehicle sticker program and implementing other things. And so the council had conversations around that, and we may have further conversations in the future, but nothing was passed. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Tillman. Permits and licensing, Alderwoman Harvey. I think you said no report already, right? Yes. Okay. City council reports. We are going to start on this side this time. Alderwoman Phillips. I did not do that on purpose, Alderwoman. I don't need you running the WGN and telling I did that on
No, we're
purpose.
just joking.
So,
All right.
Alderwoman Nelson. Public Works.
Just to make everybody aware, we will be having a Public Works meeting, and it'll be a CAL meeting. We'll be discussing issues within Public Works and sharing just the progress that has been made. And then there will be other departments added to the agenda. So when you get the email, please show up and be prepared with everything that we ask for each department head to explain. That meeting will be on the 27th, Wednesday, May 27th at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Now we will go to City Council reports, and we'll start with Alderwoman Phillips.
Thank you again, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say, if there's anything that you need within your 7th Ward, please reach out for help from your 7th Ward Alderwoman. I can be reached at 708-891-8197, or you can email me at mphillips@calumetscity.org. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you.
Alderwoman Nelson with 6th Ward.
All right, hello, 6th Ward residents. I want to thank everyone for coming out to our community meeting, Paint and Eat and Conversation. We will be having another meeting, and we will post and send out the flyers within the community to let you know what that date is. I just want to remind everyone that our meetings are conversational for about an hour and 30 minutes, but then we proceed to having community fun, networking, and fellowshipping with each other, because that's what we want to not just have a complaining session. We want to be able to share what we've started, where we are, what we're working on, and where we're going. Sometimes we may not have an immediate answer, but I ask everyone, come out, enjoy the moment, get the information, and share your concerns or your requests, and we will work on them diligently. So thank everybody, actually from the 6th and the 7th Ward, because we partner up, and we're going to stay partnered up. So thank you. Bye.
Alderman Gardner, 5th Ward.
Thank you, Mayor. I would just like to start off by thanking the 5th Ward residents, those of you that attended the 5th Ward meeting that was held April 28th. I would like to thank the Jesus Shepherd of Souls Church or Parish for opening their doors. I would like to thank all of the volunteers in the 5th Ward, all of the department heads that came out and provided the necessary information to all of the residents. I would like to thank the SBA. They were on site to provide information to the residents, those that were affected by any previous catastrophic events. I would like to thank Greenprint Partners for explaining to the residents the project that's going to be taking place in the 5th Ward, right at the intersection of 156th Place and Wentworth. I would like to just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If the residents got any feedback or you brought your issues or concerns to the department heads, please contact my office to advise me if they were addressed in a timely manner, and we will see that those issues are addressed. Those of you in the 5th Ward that have issues, please feel free to continue to contact my office, 708-891-8195. Lastly, May 30th, we're going to be back at Jesus Shepherd of Souls Church in the gymnasium parking lot. We're going to be partnering with an organization to give away food to the community. There are going to be personal items given away. We're going to be there from the hours of 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning to 1 o'clock p.m. Those of you on the council, my colleagues, you guys are encouraged to come out and volunteer. Mayor, you can come out and volunteer. Clerk, you can come out and volunteer. City Treasurer, I would like to see you there. You can come out and volunteer. Residents in this edifice tonight, you guys can come out and volunteer if you want to, but we will be there from 10 o'clock to 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, that's going to be at Jesus Shepherd of Souls Parish, located at 155th Place in Freeland Avenue. Thank you so much, Mayor. That's all I have.
Thank you, Alderman. Fourth Ward, Alderman Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. First, we're down to God who makes all things possible. I want to thank the residents that came out to the pre-Mother's Day event at Bernardine Manor. I want to thank the volunteers, and I want to thank the caterers and everybody that played some part in the success of the event. We had over 100 people in attendance, so I want to personally give my thanks for that. I also want to thank the organizations and New Life Non-Denominational Church, Mays Heart Community Service Organization, South Suburban College Charm Center, and those that played some part in the community event the day following. That last Saturday, we gave away some food, some clothes, many things. Many people took advantage of the resources that we had there. I want to thank the Fast Class and Lake County Corvette Clubs that came out and donated hot dogs and gave out food to the people that attended the event. June 18th is the date that we've scheduled for the Juneteenth celebration, opposed to June 19th. There's so many other celebrations going on, and we don't want to be in competition. We want our residents to come out and participate and enjoy the Juneteenth celebration, which will also be paired with the first Jazz on the Grass. It is privately funded, right? There's no city funds that will be expended to the extent that it has been in the past for this event. So the location will be at Sears. There's more information to come on that in the future. So if anybody has any questions, cares, concerns about anything going on in the community, please don't hesitate to give me a call, 708-212-2240 or 708-891-8194. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Third Ward, Alderman Tillman.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to thank the residents that attended the Third and Fourth Ward Town Hall meeting a couple weeks ago, and the department heads that came and gave information to the residents. We always appreciate those for showing up and coming out. We want to remind the residents that the next Town Hall meeting is June 1st, 6:30 at the library. And if you don't remember the date, just remember it's the first Monday of every month at 6:30 at the library. I also want to let residents know, or anybody, that the 10th annual Back to School Barbecue is being planned, and if you want to be part of that planning committee, contact my office, 708-891-8193. We would love to have you on board and assist us in bringing forward a great community event that happens every year. And certainly last but not least, I want to wish happy birthday in advance to the department head, Cheryl Tillman, who happens to have my same last name. So thank you.
Happy birthday.
That's all.
Alderwoman Nelson. Harvey. I was just testing you. Because you pointed me across the way last time, so I just wanted to test you this time.
I know who I am. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank all of the First Ward residents that came out to our First Ward Town Hall meeting. I would like to also extend a very, very happy thank you to all of the department heads that came out. You extended your work day to come and talk and address any questions or concerns that the residents may have had. Our next town hall meeting will be held on July 14th at 6 p.m., 520 Sibley Avenue. And once, as always, if you all have any questions, you can give me a call at 708-891-8198. And that's it, sir. That's all I have.
Thank you, Alderwoman Harvey. Is there any unfinished business?
Mayor,
Alderwoman Phillips.
I would just like to extend a congratulations to each and every student that will be graduating here in Calumet City. We are proud of you guys, and the sky is the limit.
Alderman Gardner.
Yes, I would just like to, it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention Joe Van Dyke on behalf of the South Suburban Land Bank and Development Authority, who came out and provided the residents with an update for all of the vacant houses that we're putting back on the tax rolls. Pretty decent program, and we're moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. The public comment that I mentioned that was sent to me today is from Ms. Goldstein. I will get her correct name. It says, "Good afternoon, Mayor Thaddeus Jones. This is my comment for May 14th. May 14th meeting, being a homeowner here in Calumet City, I would love to know when the streets of 147th by me in between Burnham and Wentworth need a major makeover, especially the street right in front of my home and the other streets cracking even more. I see that the sidewalk close to Wentworth is getting redone. Commend you for that. And the city council, also, when is 417 Sibley going to be torn down? This home is an eyesore and is in very bad condition. They tore down the front porch and the board up. It didn't know it had asbestos when they were taking the siding off, and this could be dangerous for a person like myself with asthma. I gave the city clerk a copy of this, but we encourage residents who can't attend to send public comments via email for the record. So we make this part of the record, and the resident would like us to do something about 417 Sibley. Director Tillman and I talked about 417 Sibley, so we should have an answer for that because it is in bad condition at the house.
If I may, I also handed over, I've been working with Alderman Gardner, and I handed over a list of homes, and 417 Sibley is one of those homes that's on that list.
Okay. There being no further business to come before the city council, is there a motion to adjourn at 7:32 p.m.?
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Alderwoman Phillips, second by Alderwoman Harvey. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 7:32 p.m. Good night, everyone.